Oh, hello. What's good with it, everybody?
Hello. Let's give everybody a little time to get in.
Yeah. Guess who's back? I'm back like I left something, baby.
Right. Give a little time.
You already know what's going on Friday night.
No, it's Thursday night, man.
It's Thursday. I'm tripping. We're day early. Man.
Yeah, we had to go a day early.
Oh, man.
We had to go a day early.
I'm ready for the weekend. That's what that means.
Yeah, you ready to go?
Come on.
You had me thinking for a second.
He said, hold up, Friday. He said, hold up. I was just watching next Friday before I came over here. You know what I mean? The one with Money Mike. That's what I meant.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not in prison no more, Damon.
I'm a boy, Damon. Down or pimp down. Pimp in distress.
That was a classic. I like that one.
Oh, yeah. One of the coldest ones ever. Cat put his sauce on that thing. That's why.
Cat and the cousin at, what's his name? Mike Epps.
Oh, Dede? Yeah. Yeah,
he did
you know, Mike Epps is one of my favorite. I want to see him live twice already.
Yeah.
He do his 1-2 in stand-up. For real. He cold in movies, but stand-up's his ground. Yeah.
Well,
he a heavyweight in stand-up.
Let's Mike a little bit.
A little higher? Yeah, he a heavyweight in the stand-up. In the stand-up game.
I seen he was doing something about Cat Williams. He's like, man, I'm kind of upset he didn't say nothing about me.
Yeah, he said, I don't care if it was good or bad. I wish he just mentioned me, period. He said, I can take the publicity. Yeah. Come on. He said, shit, I got a special coming up. Help me sell something. Yeah. He said, you don't care if it's good or bad, just say something.
Sometimes they say that bad publicity is good publicity.
Come on, sometimes any publicity is good publicity, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? Just sometimes having your name out there, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, the bad shit is the shit you see the most on your news feed, you know what I'm saying?
That's all they want now.
Come on.
That's all they want.
2024, let's talk about it.
That's all they want.
Come on.
I think that's from like 2019. No.
You said we in year 5 of this?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty something, but that might be the next show though, I'm thinking.
He said that might be the next one?
Yeah, bring the hot topic.
Because you know, we talk about a lot of shit, but we talk about more than just sports, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Life, everything, you know what I'm saying? Black Dr. Phil in the building, you know what I'm saying? I've been in my sports mode, but I'm still Black Dr. Phil, baby.
Yeah.
You already know what's going on around here.
It's still good to talk about other shit.
Come on.
We'll get there. You know, we'll finish out the season and maybe bring something to the table.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Just keep our
definitely excited for the end of this season, though.
Yeah,
Definitely excited for the end of this season.
It was a good season.
Like I said, there's a lot of teams going to be upset. A lot of fans going to be upset. But at the end of the day, there's 32 teams. Only one team's going to win it. You feel me? There's only going to be one fan base that's going to be truly extremely happy at the end of the year and say that we did it. You feel me? But there's going to be a lot of other teams that can be satisfied with their performance and what they did that year. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but really, I had to hope it ain't fucking KC.
I really can't see anyone stopping them right now.
No.
For real.
Even the big bad 49ers?
Even the big bad Niners. Because the crazy thing is, though, even though Mahomes, this is his 6th year in the NFL, this is already his 4th Super Bowl that he'll play in. But even with that greatness, which I'm going to call it greatness because it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to call a spade a spade. Sure. But Tom Brady is the GOAT, right? Most Super Bowl rings, all this. We already know his accolades. He's never won back-to-back Super Bowl championships.
He hasn't, huh?
I can't even remember the last time a team won back-to-back NFL championships, Super Bowl championships.
Michael Jordan.
The NFL don't allow it. They put a halt to that. Yeah, they ain't looking for anybody to just win it every year. You know what I'm saying? NBA, we done seen 3-peats and everything. Yeah. Think about the last time you truly saw a team win a back-to-back Super Bowl. I'm going to have to actually Google that. Because
I don't think it ever happened.
No, it's happened a few times, but that's back in the day when teams used to just dominate. Yeah. Now, there's so much parity in the league. You can go from worst to first in 1 year, you feel me? Depending if you make the right moves, the right draft picks, right free agents.
Yeah, the Rams did it that 1 year, remember? They won the Super Bowl. They went out and just bought everything up that year.
Last back-to-back Super Bowl champs.
See what we got. Because I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's happened a few times. But like I said, Tom, as great as he is, he's never went back-to-back.
I can't think of none. I keep on thinking of the
Bills.
No,
I put my foot in my mouth. Tom did it one time.
Did he?
Yeah, 2003, 2004.
What?
Why does that seem so long ago? 21 years. That's why I forgot. Yeah, he started off with the early back-to-back, then never did it again. Just stretched him out after that.
So he is truly the GOAT.
So he is the GOAT. He's the one. Bye, black sheep. He's the one.
He's goating.
There's no question when it comes to the GOAT, who's the greatest. You know what I'm saying? I like Joe Montana, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of quarterbacks I like from the past, but no one ever did it like Tom Brady.
No.
He went to Michigan, so I hate to admit it, but come on. Like
Is that why you truly don't like him, though?
Sometimes, yeah. But sometimes you got to call a spade, you know what I'm saying? They have two GOATs, you know what I'm saying? Charles Woodson, too, you know what I'm saying? Just wish he would have been a Buckeye, you know what I'm saying? But he is from Fremont, Ohio, our hometown. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely one of the GOATs. Only defensive player to ever win the Heisman. Still to this day. In NCAA history. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the history of college football. Think about how long college football has been around. No one else has ever won the Heisman as a defensive player. I don't think they'll ever give it to a defensive player again.
Wasn't that on the charts this year or was it last year? Somebody.
I don't think a defensive player made it this year. I think Sauce Gardner was one of the finalists the year he came out. Yeah, because he was locking shit down. The cornerback for the Jets.
Oh, okay. Sauce.
Yeah, Sauce was locking shit down. But now it's all about quarterbacks these days. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's hard for a running back to even really get it now. You know what I'm saying? You either got to be a quarterback or everyone's got to have a down year and a receiver or running back has to go crazy. But it's an offensive award pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 1 year out of the history of college football. Come on.
Is that the year he won the Rose Bowl?
Yeah. The year they tied for a national championship. This year they actually won it outright. I'll give them their props. They won it outright.
That was
the time. Because remember how there was no playoffs back then. So it's just like if you finish undefeated, you share it. Like, bro, how do you share a championship? Even back in the 90s, I'm like, why don't they just play each other? Like, why doesn't Nebraska and Michigan just play? They're like, that's not how it goes. Like, why?
The best team should play.
You know what I'm saying? You're a kid. Like, why? Like, why do they not play each other?
That's why I stopped watching college football. It's like, it never made sense to me. It's
well,
just
even with
money.
the four teams was starting to get kind of repetitive. You're getting the same four teams every year. You know what I'm saying? Even like I'm an Ohio State fan. You know what I'm saying? They let us in a few times when it was iffy. You know what I'm saying? But it's usually the same four teams: Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you just rotate a few other schools in there. But usually the same thing over in the same bowl of soup, just reheated.
You think Michigan make it back?
No. I think they're cooked.
You think they're cooked without Harbaugh?
Harbaugh is gone. They lost their identity. And now when your coach leaves in college, now players can leave without having to sit out a year. So now you're going to look at recruits backing out.
Man. I think that them guys are going to play hard for that dude.
We're going to see.
He's the one that stepped in right when he was out.
Yeah.
Harbaugh was out.
Yeah. They played good for him when he was in.
Yeah, I see why.
I think nothing would should be decent the first couple years because you still have Harbaugh's recruits. If they all don't fly the ship, you feel me?
Yeah,
if they all don't take off,
they're champions.
It was kind of like when Ryan Day came in. He already inherited Urban Meyer's team. You feel me? So he took off right away because he already had a team in place. You know what I'm saying?
That's who's there now.
Ryan Day at Ohio State. Yeah, he's a lame duck.
I don't think he's good.
I'm about done with him. Yeah, I'm like, it's like, bro. How can somebody give you a Lamborghini and you can't even get it up past 100? You know what I'm saying? How you can't get a Lambo past 100 on the freeway? I don't know what he's doing.
I don't think the system at all.
Every year we're top 3 in recruiting. You know what I'm saying? Now they have the transfer portal. Now we're getting all the transfer portal players. I mean, there's no excuses.
I've seen a lot of people are moving.
Yeah, it's like free agency in the NFL now in college. You know what I'm saying? We went out and got a top running back from Ole Miss. Went out and got a quarterback from Kansas State. You know what I'm saying?
Pros.
I don't think it was going to mess up the pros, but it's going to mess up college. You feel me?
I feel like it's going to mess up the pros.
You have someone playing here this year, then playing for the rival the next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it benefited Ohio State this year. We've already got like 5 Alabama players since Nick Saban retired. So, I mean, I can't complain personally right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't personally complain because, like I said, it's benefiting us right now.
Are they even good, though? The players any good?
Yeah. Come on. They're best defensive player. Come on.
Was he linebacker?
Safety.
Oh, safety?
Yeah, and he was a freshman this year, and he led him in tackles and everything. He was a dog. Downs, yeah. We bringing him in. We got the starting center from him. I think a guard. Yeah, they're starting to come over. We're gonna be the Alabama of the North. Come on.
Oh shit.
Come on.
But Nick Saban didn't get a job then.
No, he's done. He retired. Just out the blue too.
He just decided it was done.
Yeah, and I think he's the greatest college football coach of all time.
Yeah,
I'm willing to say that.
Was he in Waterboy too? Was he one of the coaches on Waterboy?
Well, yeah, I think Saban was in it.
Was he?
Yeah, because it was down there in Louisiana, Alabama, somewhere. But we watched his reign for about 20 years.
Yeah,
like I said, we're getting tired of seeing Alabama in the playoffs, tired of seeing Alabama in the championship. You know what I'm saying? And when you make someone getting tired of seeing you, that's when you know you're dominating.
Was he one of the ones started off at Cleveland?
Yeah. He was in Cleveland.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he was in
the '90s it was on Bill Belichick's staff.
Okay.
Come on, Schottenheimer, Saban, he had all kinds of people on his staff.
Yeah, that was a good staff.
And then that's when they sold the team, and then everybody went on other places to become amazing coaches. But Saban came to the NFL. Remember, he went to the Dolphins.
Yeah, I thought he just
and for I think 1 year, and he realized it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
Shot right back to college and went to Alabama because he used to coach at LSU. So then he goes back to their rival. You feel me? So college, I'm saying Harbaugh isn't guaranteed, but Harbaugh has been in the pros before. He took the 49ers, who are going to the Super Bowl this year, which we're going to talk about here in a second. But Harbaugh actually took the 49ers to the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying?
Remember that.
So he's had some NFL coaching experience, so I can't say he might be starstruck when it comes to coaching in the NFL. He should already be ready, but I don't think the Chargers and Justin Herbert has what it takes. I
bet he can make something happen.
I think he can make them better than they are, but they're in the same conference with Patrick Mahomes.
That's good.
If you want to come to the NFL, why would you go to Mahomes' division?
He wanted a challenge. He wants a challenge. You gotta go.
You're gonna get it.
Andy Reid.
You're definitely gonna get one. I promise you that.
Best.
You're definitely gonna get one.
If you feel like you're the best, you want to beat the best.
But they say to be the best, you got to beat the best.
Yeah.
Well, was that a wrestler back in the day?
I don't know. It sounds like it.
It sounds like an old wrestling quote. To be the best, you got to beat the best. Woo!
Yeah,
that sounds like some Ric Flair shit, don't it? Oh, my TT used to love some Ric Flair, boy.
Yeah.
We used to watch all the pay-per-views over our house. Everybody
Flair
piled up
was
in the living room. Oh, yeah. The boy Ric Flair, a legend. I don't know about wrestling now, but I see they still got their little luster. Cause I seen a lot of people on Snapchat and social media posting about what was it, WrestleMania or some shit last week, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, something, yeah.
Royal Rumble.
So I see they still got the luster. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I went to SummerSlam this past summer.
Where was it at?
Detroit.
Was it dope?
Man, it was cool. It was an experience because I took Titus.
Yeah, it's always a great experience when we get to take your kids.
Yeah, so. But just to see all the grown men and women
going crazy,
yeah, like it was real to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like it was weird to see, but it was appreciated. Like, okay, they do this.
Yeah, they're athletes just like us watching the NFL game.
That's what I'm saying.
Think about how we are at an NFL game.
That's,
we're just
that's
like,
why I said.
you know
I used to watch wrestlers.
Just
so
gawking.
If NFL's fake, I guess, oh well, I'm going to watch it anyways. The Browns are my Hulk Hogan, and I'm going to wait till they win the championship.
The Browns are a hawk. If the Browns were a wrestler, who would we be?
Oh my God, jeez, Doink the Clown,
Mankind.
Nah, Mankind's
We've taken such a beating. We were champion way back in the day too.
Yeah.
So was Mankind way back in the day.
Way back. Yeah, Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack. Come on. We done took so much of a beating. That's who we would be. And then finally come out a champ, you know what I'm saying? We battered and bruised, baby. We done been through it all, you know what I'm saying? We done been through the ring.
It was our year, damn it.
Man, it really was our year. I ordered the Flock Around and Find Out t-shirt, bro. I literally ordered the t-shirt. It came in a day after the fucking game.
So what do you think our chances of next year?
The chances of making the playoffs or the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl.
Because the playoffs should be set in stone, you feel me? If we don't make the playoffs next year, it's a major disappointment.
Right.
There's no way around that. If we made the playoffs this year with 5 different quarterbacks, because remember, Buddy started the last game of the season. We made the playoffs starting 5 different quarterbacks. If we can't make it with Watson and them next year, then some heads are gonna roll.
So I give ourselves probably like a
Super Bowl percentage chance.
Man.
Give us a percentage.
Like 80.
What's your percentage that the Browns not win it, but your percentage that the Browns can make it to the Super Bowl next year?
Make it to the Super Bowl. I would say 65.
65?
65%.
Oh, you're way up there.
Yeah.
You got some confidence.
Yeah, I feel like.
With Chubb, Watson, the full team. And don't forget, we're getting Conklin back at right tackle, all-pro right tackle. So there were a lot of big key pieces out. Delpit missed almost a quarter of the season down the stretch.
If we can stay healthy, we could be a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, because when we were healthy, and come on, it was on the floor. Like I said, Watson never lost a start this year.
We'll be good.
You gonna get on my man's Miles? You gonna leave Miles alone? Josh, he disappointed me too down the stretch. I'm not gonna lie. So I can see where your frustrations come from.
Hear my feelings, man. Like, we looking up to
you,
like,
Miles. It's Superman. You feel me?
Yeah.
Imagine little kids seeing Superman getting beat up. You know what I mean?
He got took down by Doomsday.
Yeah, and you like do something like get up, Superman. You know what I mean? Yeah, and he just
laid there.
No sacks.
Nothing.
Barely any pressures.
Nothing.
It was it was pitch and catch all day, for real.
And the sad thing about it, he's the only person on our team that's worth anything is a pick.
Like, oh, you talking about draft pick wise?
Yeah. Like, we don't have nobody to trade. Maybe little Zesty.
Well, I was just looking at a graphic on Denzel Ward because everybody complains about the games he misses. Mm-hmm. And it was showing his last 3 seasons of games played. It was 16, I think. Was it? No, 15, 14, and 13, I think.
So he's regressing, right?
No, that's not in order.
Oh.
I can't remember the actual order. But I'm saying that ain't super bad. It just seems like he misses more than that, don't it?
Yeah,
seems like it's like 4-game stretches or something,
like It's always like times that we need him.
Yeah, it's probably just because it's always like when the big matchup is finally coming up, then he's hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I looked at it, I was like, damn, he hasn't missed as many games, but it seems like he's out a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Would you trade him?
Would I trade Denzel right now? I wouldn't personally, just because we seen the difference when he was on and off this year. You know what I'm saying? When he wasn't there, it was kind of, they were just taking advantage of us. When he's there, he literally shuts down half of the field.
But what if they can find a replacement? They can do what he does.
They have one in Martin Emerson.
Yeah. So trade Ward? Get the draft picks or what? Because we don't got no picks.
I don't know if anybody would want to take on his contract.
We don't got nothing.
I mean, I personally wouldn't trade him, but I don't know if anybody want to take on his contract, but they probably would, though, because there's players like Jair Alexander making as much as Ward, and he's missed literally almost 2 full seasons out of the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a lot worse for us.
Who else could you give up? Lil Zesty?
Newsom.
I could let Newsom go.
If Newsom had some actual value, I would. Yeah. He would be expendable because once you got Ward and Emerson, like you can find a good slot corner. I mean, they're hard to find. I'm not acting like they're falling off of trees. You feel me?
Right.
But you should be able to find somebody decent to play in the slot.
I mean, he did good, but I feel like he was more dancing than anything. Even if the ball was overthrown,
but his energy might be needed on this team. Yeah. On a team like ours with a bunch of mild-mannered people, his energy might be a necessity on this team. You feel me?
Yeah, but it didn't show up though because he got exposed that last
in the most important game. Yeah, he got picked on.
They're leaving him.
Yeah, they were picking on him and Hickman the whole game.
Like they were exposing Newsom. Like after I seen that, I'm like, why is he even on the field?
And the rookie safety from Ohio State, they literally got picked on that whole game.
Yeah,
I think 90% of the passes went to those two.
Right. Yeah, because he was chasing,
and they probably caught 90% of them.
Chasing the whole time. I'm
trailing, getting too aggressive, looking in the backfield.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's what the whole defense, and that's what they knew too. Like this team is aggressive. We're gonna wait,
catch them with their eyes in the backfield,
bing, 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 bing,
and throw it over top of their head. And that's like what they was doing. And we was falling for it every time. The banana in the tailpipe, and we fell for it every time.
Yep.
Made C.J. Stroud look like Tom Brady.
What about on offense? Would you give up anybody on offense right now?
Anybody? I would give up Conklin at right tackle. Like I said, don't get me wrong, he's an all-pro, but we gave him a hefty contract, but he would be hard to trade with the season-ending injury that he had this year.
Yeah.
He literally only played half of a game this year, wasn't it? He got hurt, first game?
Yeah, very first game.
Yeah, like on some Aaron Rodgers shit.
Yeah.
So I couldn't see him having too big a trade value with an injury like that. But if there was...
So make him play for a little bit, then trade him?
Yeah, if he can get healthy and show that he's playing good, because we have Thanos there ready to play.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
That's what makes it hard. Even if you have to eat a little bit of money and somebody will take the majority of the contract, maybe. But like I said, with that injury, I can't see anybody doing it.
We don't got no picks to what?
I don't know if we. I still don't think we have a second. I think it's not to the third round again.
It's like 500.
But
if we don't have no picks, it's like the 500th pick, dog. I couldn't believe when they said that. I'm like, what?
But
I'm not even.
But think about it though. When we haven't had first and second round picks, Andrew Berry comes up with MJ Emerson.
Right.
The draft I went to in Las Vegas during my bachelor party, that's when they took Emerson, third round. You know what I'm saying? When they took him at the time, we was like, no big deal. We weren't paying attention to it. You look up, you got a Pro Bowl cornerback. You feel me? Because it's not about where you drafted, it's who you draft. You know what I'm saying? Look at Tom Brady. Look how late he got drafted. But
Tom Brady was
but you can't get lucky
and
hit late every year. You feel me? Yeah, we hit on MJ, but that don't mean we're gonna hit this year on the third round. You feel me? So I'm definitely ready to get those first and second rounders back.
Just needs to stay healthy.
They kick back in next year, don't they?
I think.
Yeah, because this is year 3 and year 4. Yeah, because this is year 3 already right here. Because Watson's already missed almost 2.
So is Chubb's contract up this year?
This is the last year of his contract.
Because I seen something where they said they're going to reconstruct it or something. They're going to make sure that he stays. That's what they're saying.
Because I don't know if he has any more guaranteed money left, and I think he does, though. I'm pretty sure.
Man, they better give him, make sure he's
They got to ante up, yeah. When you got people like that are good for the city, not just good for the team, but good for the city, you feel me?
Man, he blew out his knee for that team.
He's laid it on the line, all on the line for Cleveland.
Every year.
Look how many games he's played dinged up, beat up, knees,
they
ankles,
make sure that man's
elbows.
good to go.
And he plays every time. He shows up, you feel me? If he misses a game, you know he's truly hurt.
Right.
What's good with his special Kizzle, you know what I'm saying? Hitting with the big paws up, you know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck going on around here? Come on.
I didn't know you knew the thing was down there.
You ain't know I had a little paw down here, huh? Yeah.
He was waiting for it.
Come on. We gonna keep it alive for dough, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So, all right, let's get into some of our topics now. What do we got?
Super Bowl matchup is set.
Yep, Super Bowl matchup is set.
Free agent receivers to pair with Amari Cooper.
Okay.
The Browns have a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Any old one, though?
No, he's actually a younger one. He actually played quarterback for us, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He actually played quarterback for us.
I thought he was around.
Yeah, he actually played quarterback for us, yeah. So you're definitely right about that one. So the Browns have a new offensive coordinator.
No Brownie.
And all of the coaching vacancies are filled in the NFL. Bill Belichick, you have missed the cut this year. The hoodie will not be coaching in the NFL
like that
this
was
year.
On purpose, though.
They felt like they wanted to phase him out for a year.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to chill. Man. Yeah.
Man,
the game's passing him by.
Man, he's been at it since I was
Come on,
like 9 years old.
He was our coach,
Yeah.
the Browns coach,
That's what I'm saying,
in the 90s when we was in high school.
Yeah. It was before high school.
Come on.
Yeah, it was like when we was in.
Because he was the coach the year before we left, right? That in 98, 99. I think he was the head coach that year.
Yeah, because he was the last coach.
Yeah, I don't want to show our age, but you know what I'm saying. I definitely was in high school then. You know what I'm saying?
97, I feel like.
Not 97. Yeah, I'd have been middle school then.
I feel like that was our last year though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last year of Browns football.
Probably like our freshman year, because back then, the freshmen were still when we were in school. Freshmen still went to the middle school.
Well, no, because the Ravens won the Super Bowl in 2000.
Their very first year?
Was it their first year?
Or was it their second year?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's tough.
I can't remember.
I know the team was sold in 99.
And the Ravens won in 2000 or 2001?
I'm going to have to look it up. I don't think
well,
they
either
won
way,
right
that
away.
was the Browns.
You said that's supposed to be hard?
Either way, that was the Browns.
You know how we felt watching the Ravens win that Super Bowl? It was like the girl that broke up with the guy and then sees him go get married to another girl, and she's like, "That's supposed to be me." Right. Or the girl that's at her sister's wedding, and she's always the bridesmaid. She's like, "That's supposed to be me. How come I never get married? I'm always the bridesmaid." And that's how we felt watching the Baltimore Ravens win that Super Bowl.
What did Chris say? Who's what? He's done. Who's done?
The hoodie.
The hoodie.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, he faded out. I mean, it's a whole nother ball game out there now.
They won it in 2001, Josh.
So yeah, that was literally
a year quick, very fast.
They became Baltimore Ravens in
quick,
2000.
fast, and in a hurry.
So yeah, they
had won in 2001. So the second year in existence, they won the Super Bowl. That's insane. 2001
would be their first year.
Look, I think they got rid of us in 99.
The season starts in 2000. Ravens' first season. Super Bowls in 2001.
Yeah, but I think they still count that as the 2000 Super Bowl, don't they? Yeah, when the season starts there. I think I could be wrong though. I don't think it was their inaugural year though. I can't.
That'd been crazy though, huh?
But you don't remember when the Panthers and the Jaguars both came in? They went to their championship games their first year.
First year.
AFC and NFC championship game. Kerry Collins was slanging it for Carolina. And Brunel was slanging it for the Jaguars.
He wants all control. The game has moved on. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be the general manager. He wants to be the director of player personnel. He wants to be the scout. He wants to be in charge of the draft. He wants to be in charge of the salary cap. Bill, if you want to do all that, Bill, you got to buy your own team. So it sounds like you want to be Jerry Jones.
Right.
And speaking of Jerry Jones, has never met a question that he didn't like answering. So Jerry Jones was asked, "Do you think that you and Bill Belichick could work together?"
I don't think they could.
And do you know what he said? Of course me and Bill could work together. We're really good friends. I think we'd be a perfect match. Like, bro, you still have a coach. Imagine listening to your employer on national TV talking about replacing you with somebody else next year.
Kind of like what Browns did to Baker.
You feel me? So, bro, like, what you expect me to do this year? That is what we did with Baker.
They said Baker was with, where was he at? With one of the linemen.
Probably out to eat or something.
Yeah, they was out to like a hockey game or something, and then they see it on the fucking news comes up. On
Browns looking to get rid of Baker. Maybe like, whoa, bro.
They seen that Watson.
They seen the
interest in Watson.
Oh, when the whole Watson thing first surfaced. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so he's like, fuck you.
And what's crazy is I was just actually watching Baker Let me clear my throat real quick. And that NFL Skills Challenge before I came here, and the little Pro Bowl Skills Challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't tune in and watch it, but yeah, it was actually pretty cool. That they have the little accuracy competition with the like little moving targets and shit moving around, and Baker actually won it. It came down to him and C.J. Stroud.
As long as they ain't line in front of him and knock the ball down, he's gonna be good.
As long as ain't nobody to bat that ball down.
Yeah, as long as ain't nobody's hand in the way.
He said you expect him to win the skills challenge, huh? He a beast when ain't nobody in front of him.
Yeah, there's somebody in front of him.
You'd have put some linemen in front of there. Every pass would have got batted down.
I don't think he had as many as he usually had in Cleveland.
Because he had Mike Evans, he can just throw it up a little more. You know what I'm saying? But he still got a lot of passes batted down this year, which he's shorter. You got to move the pocket a little bit for him. But he's had a good season. You know what I'm saying? His offensive coordinator actually went on and got a head coaching job. So, you know what I'm saying? So they must be doing something right.
So all the coaches, who's all the new coaches then coming in for head coaches?
We got Washington was the last team to hire a coach. They hired their coach today. They went with Dan Quinn.
They just had to go with something.
Yeah, it seems like Washington ended up with leftovers. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because Washington really wanted Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. That's who they really had their eyes set on. Seattle actually had interest in him too. But after the Lions got upset, not upset, well, I'm going to call it an upset because they were up double digits, which we'll talk about in a couple seconds. But they wanted him. He said he was going to stay with Detroit as offensive coordinator, turn both down. So everybody hired coaches, and Washington's just sitting there like, what do we do? They panicked. They hired Dan Quinn. I don't think it's a good hire.
That guy.
Yeah, like him over there. Like, I don't think it was a good hire. I think it felt kind of rushed and panicked. They should have. If everybody else already hired him, that means you're the only team that needs one, right? So why not take another week? What's it going to hurt?
Yeah.
The Super Bowl ain't even done yet. You feel me?
They didn't go after none of the old school coaches sitting? What old school coaches are sitting then?
Bill. You still got, you got a bunch of retreads you could have went with, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that our D coordinator didn't get as much spin as I thought he would, which I'm actually not mad, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at all.
I'm surprised Jim Schwartz didn't get that much spin.
Yeah, I'm glad.
But the Ravens lose their defensive coordinator to Seattle. McDonald becomes the head coach in Seattle. So the coaching carousel keeps going. Raheem Morris got the Atlanta job over the Hoodie. The Hoodie definitely interviewed for the Atlanta job. Jim Harbaugh, as we all know, got the Chargers job. So the coaching carousel is complete, you know what I'm saying?
What do you say,
Marvin Lewis?
Is that what you said?
Marv Levy? Old school.
Is that those?
You remember
Cincinnati?
No, Marvin Lewis was Cincinnati.
Okay.
Marv Levy was motherfucking Bills.
Oh, the old man with the white hair?
Yeah.
Okay. He was there forever.
That was my guy.
That dude was there forever. Could have won one Super Bowl.
Come on.
He went to
he
what,
can get
4?
you there.
What, 4 Super Bowls?
Yeah, he can get you there. Yeah.
Jim Kelly, Bruce Smith.
If your aim is to get to the Super Bowl, he's the coach.
That was the team.
Yeah.
Thurman Thomas.
If you just want to get there, he's your guy every time. Come on, think about it. Tasker, Beebe, Andre Reed, Lofton. Like you said, Cornelius Bennett, Bruce Smith.
That's who Garrett should be.
Come on.
Or Bruce Smith.
Thurman Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Think about how loaded those Bills teams were. Those are insane Bills teams in the 90s to come up short that many times in a row. It doesn't even make sense. I can't even when you think about it now, I can't even fathom it. It's just insane.
As a Bills fan, I would have been fed up this season.
What's crazy is
after all that shoveling I would have.
When I was a younger kid, I was a Bills fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my brother used to be a Bills fan.
Yeah, and after they lost all them Super Bowls, I switched and became a Browns fan because my dad and all my family liked the Browns. I did not know it came with this much heartache and pain.
Right. Yeah, I knew that from the beginning. That's why I grew up watching my dad cuss at the TV. Just sitting there watching him like, why is he so upset? I'm upset too.
Now I see why my dad was mad every Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday he'd walk out.
Blood pressure to the roof.
Go wash the car.
I guess that's why we call it dogs, because the roof. Blood pressure through the roof.
All the way up.
All the way. Okay, so let's get into these games. You know what I'm saying? We had the AFC Championship last week in Baltimore. Lamar Jackson finally makes it to the AFC Championship, has home field advantage on Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs. Everyone's expecting a shootout, a lot of offense. We did not get that.
Man, let me find something for that.
We got a low-scoring affair. Very low-scoring affair. Kansas City Chiefs walk into Baltimore.
Hold on, Lamar Jackson.
One more time for Lamar. Lamar's like a Bugatti or a fucking a Maybach or something in the regular season, but once he gets to the playoffs, he's a Pinto. Easily. A Honda Accord. What kind of car do you think he is in the playoffs? What you gonna give him?
Man, Toyota Camry.
Camry? Oh yeah, old school Camry. Them Camrys fuck around last a minute though.
That's what I'm saying.
I motherfucker drive a Camry for 50 years. That motherfucker still gonna go every time they put the key in that bitch.
Man, I remember like Tim's mom had the Camry that we used to take
come on. The motherfucker gonna go every time you crank it. Come on.
Every time. I think it had like 200-some thousand miles on it.
Come on, still gonna go.
Cranked all the way.
I promise you. So the Chiefs walk into Baltimore, beat Lamar and the Ravens 17-10 in a tight game. Usually I always say, oh, the refs, they walk the Chiefs through it, because I'm not going to lie. I feel like sometimes the refs make questionable calls for the Chiefs in their favor. But in this game, the Chiefs actually had a couple go against them. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like it was just. I kind of feel like Baltimore just lost it.
I don't know.
What do you? Because remember those two holding calls in a row on the Chiefs. The one took away a 40-yard touchdown for Rasheed Rice.
What was the spread on it though? That's how you figure it out in real life. You look at the spread and you look at the quarters, the end of the quarters, and the end of the game, and you see.
You'll see the breakdown.
You'll see why those calls are being called.
You'll see why what's what.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
Everybody that went the over definitely was cooked. It was a low-scoring affair, you know what I'm saying? Lamar had plenty of opportunities to try to win this game, but I feel like they abandoned the running game, if you ask me personally.
Yeah, they ran the ball. That dude ran the ball. His first run was like 15 yards, and then he ran like three balls.
Now listen to how crazy this is, Josh. AFC Championship game, right? The Baltimore Ravens, what are they known for?
Running
the ball. One of the top running teams in the NFL for the last 5 to 6 years. Okay, let's get into it. Lamar Jackson, 8 carries, 54 yards. Gus Edwards, starting running back, 3 carries, 20 yards. So you got 3 carries for 20 yards. You didn't get the ball no more? That's what I'm saying. And got the ball 2 more times.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers, who was a receiver, 2 carries, 4 yards. Justice Hill, running back, 3 carries, 3 yards.
They look stoned.
So your top 2 running backs, your bread and butter, you get 5 carries.
They just took it all away. They took everything.
No, 6 carries in the most important game of the season. You give away your whole identity. That's who you are.
Yeah.
Smash mouth run.
But they took that away from them.
You think it was the Chiefs, more of the Chiefs taking it away?
Yeah.
But 6 attempts aren't enough to know if they're taking it away, I don't think.
Man, they had no time. They're coming from the outside. They every time they hand the ball off, they was on top of them.
I can't run it 6 times in a game.
Cleveland did.
I would, yeah. I would have to be down like 21-0 like first 5 minutes of the game. You know what I mean?
Something Cleveland would do.
Yeah, I'd have to be down like 21-0 first 5 minutes, and I'm chasing points the whole game.
He said 2 men lost that game: the coach and Zay Flowers.
Yeah. Well, let's get on young Zay. Zay Flowers. Man. Now, Zay Flowers is probably going to be a good one, which sucks because he's in our division, so we have to play him twice a year. He had over 100-something receiving yards. Hell of a rookie season. But let's get into Zay Flowers. Baltimore, down 10 points. First, let's get into Kelsey. Kelsey broke the receptions record for the playoffs. He broke Jerry Rice's record for most receptions in a playoff game, and he actually caught a touchdown this game. So, all the Swifties were going crazy. But
Call them the Swifters.
The Swifters?
The Swifters.
Come on, the Swifters.
The Swifters.
And so the Ravens are down 10 in the second half with the ball. Chance to go down.
This is horrible.
Chance to go down the field and get within 3 points. Zay Flowers catches the 54-yard bomb. Puts him inside the 10-yard line. The DB is holding his ankle. Don't get me wrong. I seen why he was pissed.
Yeah, don't forget none of this right
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to leave that out because I seen why he was pissed. You seen it too, didn't you? The DB grabbed his ankle and his foot and tried to twist it. You feel me?
But it was still petty enough to piss you off.
Yeah, and so it pissed him off enough to where he kicked his leg free and threw the ball at him and stood over and started flexing. Instantly,
he spun the ball
right away. I'm like 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, he spun
Lamar
the ball
tried to run down there and hurry up and run a play because he knew it was coming.
Yeah, they knew. He spun the ball and he hovered over top of him.
So Flowers gets a 15-yard personal foul. It scoots him back. So remember, they were inside the 10. Flowers catches a pass, gets him a first down. Okay, he atoned for it. Okay, maybe. He catches another pass. He dives into the end zone. No, the ball gets punched out at the half-a-yard line by Snead.
Man, the same guy.
Half-a-yard line.
The same guy that he threw down?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same exact
Snead
guy.
punches it out at the half-a-yard line. Instead of a touchdown, it becomes a touchback, and you're still down 10 points. But guess what he does to make it even worse? He goes to the sideline, has a temper tantrum, slams his helmet a bunch of times, slams his fist up on the bench a bunch of times, and cuts his hand open. And cuts his finger open. So your receiver, who just fumbled, you're still down 10 and they need you, and you cut your finger open over there having a temper tantrum. Young Zay Flowers, hell of a first NFL season. Not the way you wanted to go out,
No,
though.
not like that.
But I'm not going to put it all on him because Lamar has to rise to the occasion. He comes down and throws one of the dumbest picks in the triple coverage that I've seen. Still down 10 points. Fourth quarter. Already in field goal range. Second down. Why do you just throw it into triple coverage? You have one of the best kickers of all time. It's still second down.
Chris says he's a baller, but gets in his own head.
Yeah, he's got to be. Because think about it. It's second down, bro. You still got third down to try to pick this first down up. If not, you're in field goal range. Get within one score. Why would you just throw it up into triple coverage? Granted, I think it was pass interference on the play, but when you just throw it into triple coverage like that, it's hard for them to call pass interference.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't.
We just throw it into 3 defenders. How you just going to call pass interference? You know what I mean? They literally have to just tackle them.
In reality, like, as a fan, as a coach, and as a referee, that's just throwing up a prayer.
Yeah. So why would I give you a penalty on that?
I can't give you that.
Reward you for just throwing up a prayer and hoping something happens.
Something happens.
He threw it up
But
like it was a Hail Mary at the end of the game.
It does happen.
Yeah.
It does
I've
happen
seen it
in
called on a
games.
Hail Mary,
Yeah,
so
it
it does happen for sure.
It happens a lot to Cleveland.
Come on. Oh, especially to us. You know they'll do that on us. Oh, I can't remember who we were playing that one year.
Yeah.
They called pass interference on us in New Orleans and gave it to them at the 1 yard line. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me? On a Hail Mary?
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way. Definitely was a tough loss. Like you said, if they do it to anybody, you know they'll do it to us.
Right.
But so Lamar didn't show up in the biggest game. I mean, he had an average game. Like I said, he had 54 rushing yards, 100 and some passing yards.
He had 100 passing yards.
That's
a low.
He's been struggling to crack 200.
Yeah.
You know, remember how we were down on Watson because he wasn't throwing for 300, and Lamar's been struggling to get over 200. His target is like 150.
He makes up for it though
with his legs. Yeah. Because the game before he had 100 yards.
Yeah.
This game, the Chiefs did a good job of not getting outside of their rushing lanes, keeping him inside the pocket, and keeping a spy on him. You know what I'm saying? Because the Chiefs was on his ass. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's what I'm saying.
Chris Jones
they took
is
everything
different.
away from him.
Yeah, Chris Jones is different.
Anything that they thought they could do, they couldn't do.
That's the difference. Chris Jones.
Andy Reid probably made these guys study before this game even.
One of the greatest coaches of all time.
Like
it's hard to say greatest because we've seen the greatness of Belichick and all the bowls.
Right.
But Andy Reid top 5.
Yeah, I like Andy Reid.
Yeah. Like I said, he took the Eagles
He likes
there.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, come on.
I like hamburgers.
He looks like he likes everything I like.
Yeah,
Look how he's built.
yeah.
He's like he's built for success. Come on.
Reminds me of Santa Claus or something.
Don't he?
Just like
I like him in that Mahomes in that commercial with the onion rings.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I definitely I fuck with him.
They got a little sense of
But
humor
like
to
Baltimore is known for falling apart though. Think about it. I mean, they got their 2 Super Bowls. Don't get me wrong, but it's been a long time since Flacco raised that Super Bowl MVP trophy.
them.
Think about it. It's been almost like 15 years in between.
That was Ray Lewis's last year.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You know what I'm saying? They're not them same. They're known for blowing it in the playoffs. And until Lamar can get them over that hump, that's what they'll be known for.
Kind of like Josh Allen.
Ravens fans praised Lamar all year, and then as soon as they got eliminated, oh, he's not a quarterback. He holds the ball too long. How do you expect? How do you expect to complete a pass, bro? What?
Bring him to Cleveland.
Come on, bro. What?
Yeah.
He's about to win the MVP, and that's how y'all treat him because y'all lost a game.
Bring him to Cleveland. Put him in the brown and orange.
That's what he's always done.
We'll give you Watson. Matter of fact,
he's always extended the play to make big plays. You feel me? That's how his big plays come off him extending the play. So Baltimore goes down at home. Mahomes stays pat. You know what I'm saying? He plays a good game. Mahomes doesn't do anything outrageous, but he does enough to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, consistency.
Kelsey was in his bag. Pacheco had a good game on the ground. I like Pacheco a lot. He runs like his hair is on fire. Pacheco
20,
runs like a bowling ball. Number 10.
Okay, that's the one I thought was a receiver.
Yeah, he runs like he don't care what happens to you or him once you guys meet. Like once you clash, whatever happens, happens. You feel me? That's how he runs. Old school running back, and I like that. I like it a lot. Very, very physical, and not too many people want to tackle him. And I kind of want the Niners to win because I'm tired of seeing the Chiefs win. Even though what Mahomes been here 4 times in 6 years.
Yeah.
But I can't go against Mahomes. It's hard to go against Patrick.
I feel like it's in his contract to win 4 Super Bowls. So this is probably his last Super Bowl.
Like I said, he hasn't back-to-back it yet, though. That's the only thing that makes me.
He's won 3, right?
No, 2, ain't it?
2.
Yeah.
You sure?
Who beat him? Tom beat him. And who else popped him? Somebody else popped him. Tom
beat him with the Bucks, right?
Yeah. And who the?
That was the year he threw the interception at the end.
Who the heck else popped him?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, thinking hard.
3. Does anybody know, if anybody watching, how many Super Bowls does Kermit have?
I'm gonna Google him real quick. You say Kermit? Kirby.
But he sounded like what's his name from Eastbound and Down. They had a clip. They played it.
Which character from Eastbound? Eastbound was a pretty good.
The main character. What's his name? Blanco. What do they call him now?
La Flama Blanco. Yeah. La Flama Blanca. That boy a fool.
Kenny Powers.
Kenny motherfucking Powers.
Kenny Powers.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Yeah, I thought he won 3 Super Bowls already. But I could be wrong.
Oh, yeah. Look at Josh. 3-piece.
Does he?
Hold on. No, should they win this week, he'll have 3. He has 2 already. Okay. They were saying should he. Okay. If he gets 3, he'll be along with greats like Tom Brady, Montana, Bradshaw, and Aikman.
That's a nice list.
Yeah. Hell of a list to be on, ain't it?
And how long has Mahomes been in the season? NFL
6 years.
6 years.
And he's already been here 4 times. This is his 4th time here.
That's like Big
Think about
Ben
that,
numbers.
bro.
That's like Big Ben numbers.
In the NFL 6 years, in the Super Bowl 4 years.
And 1, 2.
If people weren't getting tired of seeing Chiefs and Mahomes always in the Super Bowl, they're definitely gonna get tired of it with this whole Taylor Swift.
I think what happened was that the Taylor Swift thing kind of like blew it out of the water. Now
it's kind of wearing off. Though.
Yeah. That's because they didn't show her in Baltimore. I feel like
Baltimore wasn't going for it. Yeah. Baltimore wasn't going.
I was like, they must be in Baltimore.
They like, shit, we got some people
workers,
here too.
Yeah. Like, don't show that.
Come on, look at the janitor up there. Buddy been working here 50 years. He more important than her.
Yeah, so I feel like that really ruined my
Vegas finna boom off her.
Oh,
they need her there.
They want her there.
They need her there.
That's why
she fuck around and come out and do a song with Usher at halftime. They're like,
right, special appearance.
She's like, I didn't plan on doing this.
Yes.
Rip off her outfit underneath, microphone.
Yeah. Matching microphone with her outfit.
and a Travis Kelce jersey dress. Remember the jersey dresses in the 90s? Ooh. Bring the jersey dresses back.
Is that her name? The singer Maya?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She rocked that. Come on.
Jordan.
North Carolina joint. Come on.
Man, she was bad. She was a bad girl. She's still bad. Shout out to Maya if you ever see this.
That was that best of me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Carolina blue kick. Come on. Yeah, bring the jersey dresses back.
Please,
I'm telling you.
Please, especially with
I'm about to buy my wife a Joe Burrow's one.
Yeah.
Come on.
You probably even have somebody make them.
Somebody should start making the jersey dress and press them. They gonna buy them because the jersey dress really fit your curves. So the girl with all these BBLs and shit out now, man, them jersey dresses go crazy right now. I'm telling you.
Man, our day, those babies were hot.
Woo!
Them babies is hot.
Come on.
They had the matching shoes.
They got some forces, the matching forces or something on with them. Come on.
Take me back to 2002.
Come on.
2002.
they might even throw some pigtails or something in their hair or something. Come on, come on.
The white girls that have the short haircut.
Come on. I got mixed kids haircut. Yeah. That start right here and go up.
From the Shorty Swing It My Way video.
Everybody know that classic I got mixed kids haircut where it start at the shoulders and it gets shorter as it go up.
Yeah, little back fade. What do they call them, a bob cut?
Them used to be targets. When you used to see those, you'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you already know. She got 2 mixed kids already.
Come on.
She's only 16.
You on deck off rip. Anytime you see that haircut, shoot your shizzy. So Baltimore goes down in very Baltimore-like fashion, you know what I'm saying? I actually was cheering for Baltimore too, which is hard to say. Yeah, I was. I'm not going to lie. Because I never want to see Pittsburgh raise a Super Bowl championship again, ever.
No.
But like if Baltimore since he win one, good for them. You know what I'm saying? Do I want us to win one? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be upset if Baltimore won one. You feel me?
Like I said, I wanted Lamar to win.
Yeah, I really Lamar deserves one. It's gonna be a second MVP. I think he's a good quarterback.
I feel like I said,
everyone praises him until he's eliminated.
I feel like he's the next one.
Like it's got to be coming type shit. You feel
after
me?
Brady, it's Patrick. You know.
Yeah.
Now Patrick's gonna get
Patrick done already passed Lamar though. He done came in like, watch out, boy.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm just saying the reigning champs.
Yeah,
they get their little time, just like the wrestlers, you know.
But it's gonna give us that good rivalry though, like that Manning.
Like right now, like what's his name in
that
wrestling?
Manning Brady.
He's still the champion for so long. Raymond Reigns, is that his name?
Roman Reigns, I think. Yeah,
yeah, he's been the champion for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like they get their time. It's in their contract.
He said it's in the contract.
It's in their contract.
So Mahomes' contract's for 4 Super Bowls.
I'm thinking 4. I really believe 4.
I don't know. He might be Illuminati. They might have put him down for a 6-piece.
6-piece.
Come on, what a few sides. Come on, them couple losses. That was just a few sides. You feel me?
Man,
come on, that was.
Well, he was like, my wife knows Taylor Swift. I'll bring her along.
They're like, come on. That actually is a good idea.
Sacrificed.
Uh-huh.
They be having their rituals up there.
And so the Chiefs didn't look like the Chiefs all year. All year we were saying this isn't the team that we're used to seeing. The receiving core is going to hold them back in the playoffs when it counts the most. I think they're in the top 5 and drop passes in the NFL.
Played a road playoff game?
Yeah, they look very average all year, but then once the playoffs started, they look like the team that we're used to seeing. You feel me? It's like they flipped a switch.
It's like the basketball teams.
Yeah, like the basketball teams that cruise through the regular season and they sit their star player for rest, and then once you hit the playoffs, you're like, come on, it's on now. You know what I'm saying? We rested, but it seemed like they flipped that switch. They're in that mode right now, and they're going to be very, very, very hard to beat. And this next game,
let's get into the NFC game.
It's very, very tough to talk about.
Man.
I got so behind these Detroit Lions.
For real,
I honestly think all of America honestly got behind Detroit.
Yeah.
And you can see that once everybody got behind Detroit, I knew it was bad news.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's what happened to us.
Yeah, once all of America
got behind
Detroit, I was like, this might not be a good thing.
No, not at all.
So let me pull this up because this is heartbreaking to even talk about, and I'm not even a real Lions fan.
Because they came out banging.
I'm not even a real Lions fan.
They came out banging. And
so
like,
right away,
shit,
first drive,
down.
couple plays into the game, Jameson Williams, 42-yard end around rushing touchdown.
It was a good drive too.
We like, Lions fans are going crazy. Even I'm going crazy. I'm not even a Lions fan. I'm like,
excited.
I'm like, these boys on the road, they're wearing all white. I rock that all white when I'm feeling godly. You feel? I'm like, they on that.
Blowout. That's what I was screaming.
So what they do? Go get a defensive stop, get the ball back, boom. Montgomery, 1-yard touchdown, 14-0 on the road. In San Francisco?
Yeah, I was like, game time.
The Lions are really on that.
They started looking like when they played the Browns.
They started punching their tickets. They started booking their flights to Vegas already. You feel me?
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, I bet.
so San Fran, they go down. They get a little touchdown from McCaffrey, 2-yard run. Okay. I'm like, okay, Detroit might start Detroiting. They might start lying in. You feel me?
Yeah.
No.
I see the post.
They go right back down. 15-yard touchdown run. Jameer Gibbs up 21-7. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
The Lions might honestly be on that. Back up 14. But hold up, they ain't done. Right before halftime, 7 seconds before halftime, 21-yard field goal, Michael Badgley. 24-7. Detroit Lions over the San Francisco at halftime. Already punching their ticket to Vegas. Already booking their hotels. Booking their flights. I get on Facebook.
Jinxed them.
And I say this game isn't looking pretty at all for the 49ers. But I said, I hope Detroit doesn't start lying. Which if you watch Detroit games, you know what they're known to do. They're known to do some Cleveland Browns type shit. You feel me? I don't think I was the jinx. The Detroit fans said I was the jinx. But I was just stating obvious.
No,
we come out after halftime. The Niners come right down. Get a field goal from Jake Moody, 43 yards. So we got a 24-10. Okay. 14-point game. You know what I'm saying? So what does the Lions do? They drive right back down. 4th down. In field goal range. Up 14. 3rd quarter. NFC Championship. Remember, you're up 14. 2 scores. This field goal puts you back up 17. You were up 17. They went and got 3. So now this is really demoralizing if you get this field goal right back. You feel me, Josh?
Yeah.
Because they worked so hard trying to get a touchdown. All they got was 3. So if you go down and you're up 17. Come on. Dan Campbell. 3rd, 4th down attempt of the game. They got one, the very first one on that first drive. They get stopped on 4th down. Up 14. Already in field goal range. Super Bowl on the line. So let's talk about what happens after they get stopped on 4th down. That was their second time getting stopped on 4th down that game already. So let's talk about what happened. Brandon Ayuk, 6-yard touchdown pass from Brock Purdy, 24-17. This is still in the 3rd quarter. The rookie running back, Gibbs for Detroit, comes out and fumbles right after that. Fumbles. You're like, wow. It's really happening. And like I expected it maybe in the 4th quarter. Bro, this is 3rd quarter still.
Yeah, it happened right away.
You were up 17 at half. It happened immediately. So what happens after the fumble? Christian McCaffrey, 1-yard touchdown run. 24-24 before you could blink after halftime.
It happened so fast.
It happened so quick that I know the players are demoralized because I was demoralized. And once again, I'm not even a Lions fan.
Yeah. I was down and out. Like I
can imagine looking at a Lions fan at that moment and what they were looking like.
Yeah.
And all I could think was, it's happening.
I've been there before.
So now we got a 24-24 game, right? And so San Francisco goes down. They get another field goal from Jake Moody. 33-yard field goal. Remember, he's a rookie kicker. He missed a kick on his first drive of the game. But what did his coach do? He kept putting him out there. 3 points are very important in these type of games. You feel me? He could have went for it on fourth down like Gambling Dan. But he decided to play real football because the Super Bowl is on the line. So now we look up, San Francisco has their first lead of the game in the fourth quarter with 9 minutes and 52 seconds to go. They're up 27-24. And so what do the Lions do? They drive all the way down because they've been driving all game.
Yeah, it
they
made it
didn't
look
have
easy.
any problem moving the ball all game. Amon St. Brown was open. Both running backs scored a touchdown. Montgomery and Gibbs, they were eating on offense. You feel me? So what do? They go down. They're going to answer. They're in field goal range, Josh. Fourth quarter of the NFC Championship game. A field goal ties this up. You're in range. What does Dan Campbell do?
Oh,
He goes for it on fourth down again.
Man, just like
Who turns down tying the game?
Dallas game. That's what I thought.
Fourth quarter?
All I was thinking about was the Dallas game.
I understand the first quarter going for it. Okay, it's Gambling Dan. You already got stopped twice. You're down 3. You're already in field goal range.
It was a horrible play call,
Bro,
too.
he goes for it. Nobody's open. Goff is hitting the ball, just fluttered and fell in between like 4 different people. No one had, the defenders couldn't even pick it. It was such a bad pass. Bro.
Yeah.
Why would you not tie the game up in the NFC? The Lions haven't been in this position in hundreds of years. You got them here.
They said the last time was with San Francisco.
And well, you know what's crazy? San Francisco back in the day when it was like in the 30s or some shit.
Yeah,
when,
a long time ago.
But San Francisco was up 17 at halftime and blew it to Detroit back then. And Detroit came back and won it.
Man, ain't that something? Like, that's crazy.
And so they get stopped on fourth down. The Niners drive right down. McCaffrey hits a big play. He comes out because he's tired. Elijah Mitchell comes in for one play, gets a 3-yard touchdown run. Now you're down 34-24. You went from being up 17 at halftime to being down 34-24.
Yeah.
With 3 minutes to go.
I felt like I was watching the Browns, man.
Bro, that's a 27-point swing.
For real, like honestly, I was like, dang, I feel like I'm watching the Browns.
That's a 27-point swing in an NFC Championship game.
In the NFC Championship.
All
man.
on the coach.
That's
the offensive stats were there. The running backs had their stats. Amon St. Brown 8. Jameson Williams had 2 touchdowns because he had a garbage time touchdown with 56 seconds left. He caught a touchdown. But guess what he caught that touchdown on, Josh? On fourth down.
Yeah.
4th and goal.
Yeah.
So he turned down the field goal again. But this time you got a touchdown. They don't get the onside. Game over.
Game over. Yeah.
Bro.
If you would have kicked that field goal, scored that touchdown, tie
Could've
ball
kicked
game.
any of those 3 field goals.
Yeah.
They're in the Super Bowl. Antonio Brown posted the next day that Dan Campbell's the first head coach in the NFL with CTE. Which is funny, but it's not funny, but it's funny. Come on.
It's funny.
It's funny.
I think it's funny.
Come on.
I think it's funny.
He said Dan Campbell's got to be the first head coach with CTE. Bro. I think he felt like he was at home playing Madden with his friends. Like it's no big deal. Like that felt like me and my nephew playing Madden. Because when me and my nephew play Madden, he goes for it every fourth down, and I punt on fourth downs. I play like traditional football, you feel me? I kick field goals, punt. He goes for it every time. And then I'll come back and I'll win in the end. And he'll be like, oh.
For it. Yeah.
It's like, bro, because you went for it. You didn't punt once this game. Like I think he just thought he was playing Madden. Yeah. He was just out there winging it and just whatever.
But I said, though, he did the same thing in Dallas. So I thought of that all over again when he was going for it. I'm like, man, this dude really wants just to.
He wants to go back to Detroit.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, you
bro, you don't want to go to Vegas? It's so cold in the D.
Yeah, why would
you in a rush to get back to Detroit? Bro.
Well, it was a good game for
all
what
my
it
people
was.
in the 313.
Yeah.
I just want to be like, fuck free world. Dan Campbell literally cheddar bobbed himself on TV in front of everybody and blew the game for the Lions. I wish I could blame it on a player. I know they had drops. Don't get me wrong. The receivers had drops. Reynolds had about 2-3 drops. Amon had a couple drops. There were some drops in this game, but the coach literally lost this game for him.
Yeah. Coaching.
The players, I'm not going to say the coaches, but the players had them in position to win this game. They came out ready to play. ready to play. There's no way you should ever blow a 17-point lead. The coach put him in bad situations.
Yep.
Being overly aggressive.
Yep.
And like the Detroit fans are like, well, that's how he's always coached. That's what's got us here. But once you get to a certain point, sometimes you have to change what you did to get there in order to get further than where you are now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good enough to get you here, but you want to progress and go further.
Yeah, let's think about this now. We got this.
He never hesitated on any of those.
No, he didn't.
Never hesitated.
He already knew what he was doing before he did it.
Bro. And what's crazy is I was like hitting my head, but I know that our coach would go for it too.
Yeah, Kevin
Stefanski?
Kevin would do the same
what?
shit.
Man,
Kevin.
kicker, go sit down somewhere, bro.
Yeah.
Flacco, get back out there, my guy.
Especially right now.
Spider White 2 banana. Come on. Gonna call old John Gruden play on their cool ass. Come on.
Yeah, we would have done the same shit. Playoffs and everything.
Detroit has a monumental meltdown for the ages. I mean, this is one that Detroit fans will never forget. I'm sorry to say.
I'll be very surprised if they can make it back.
Ever. They might not ever make it to that point again.
Yeah.
That's one of those like death blows. That's like a 5-finger death punch.
I think the coach even said that.
You know that Bruce Lee shit where they say he only needs like half an inch or some shit?
The 1-inch punch.
Come on. That's what that was.
Yeah.
To the throat, though.
The jugular.
Come on. Yeah, that
jugular.
They might not never make it back to that point. And they're going to have a good team, but they're not going to make it back to that point.
No.
This was their shot. In Detroit, we was all behind you. Everyone's wearing a shiesty mask. C.J. Gardner-Johnson at halftime when he was up 17 walking at halftime, he was trolling everybody. He was having a good time.
They said Eminem was flipping people off.
Yeah. It was that time of their life.
Yeah.
The D was in the building.
Yeah. And then when they was losing, they looked up in his box. It was empty.
Gone. I was gone. He said, I knew I said I'd never move about the hood. When I got that money, I was gone. Come on. M got out there so quick. This is like they gave him a bat tunnel to get the fuck out of there. No, but the camera never even seen him leave.
All right, well, what's going on? Well, let's just get to our picks real quick of Super Bowl. Who are you going with?
Actually, I was going to get into my pick, but we're not done yet. We still got 2 episodes of Kennel Talk left. Yeah. I'm going to give you my pick next Friday.
Next Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. This is Super Bowl hype week. We ain't making predictions yet.
All right.
We're going to let the hype. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let the hype itself up.
Okay.
And then we got 2 more episodes to go. We can't spoil our picks already. You feel me?
Okay,
come on.
We'll come back next Friday.
You know when you put that steak in that little marinade packet and you put it in the fridge? We just gonna let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let it marinate a little bit. Yeah, like that meat tender. You know what I'm saying?
Seasons get in there.
Come on, we're gonna let it marinate for another week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let people enjoy the Pro Bowl. We're gonna let them enjoy the press conferences, the trash talk, the back and forth, all the good things that come along with the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then Friday we'll make our picks. When it's time to hit.
Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, no.
Because today's not really Friday. Today's Friday Junior.
Confuse me, folks. But
because today's not really. It's Friday Junior for those that don't know.
Okay.
Because in my head, it was Friday today.
Next Friday, we'll have picks.
Friday after next.
Friday after next.
Oh, that's the movie I'm just fucking with.
Okay.
But it is Friday after next because tomorrow's Friday.
Right. Okay.
He's like, well, hold on, you're confusing me.
Yeah, okay. I just always know it's 2 weeks after the
How
last
much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Ooh. Bars.
I can see that being a song now with the way these songs are, and it'd be on the radio. People would be going crazy. They have a little dance to it. Woodchuck.
I haven't listened to music, dog, in forever, and I love music.
People be out there
too.
chucking it up.
I can't.
Chuck it up.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's why I don't listen to it anymore. I turn on some old tunes. Turn on my old Pandora.
Ain't nothing like 90s R&B. Ain't no era of music will ever beat 90s R&B and hip hop.
Right now.
You can call me an old head. You can call me old school. You can call me unk. You can call me school. Whatever you want. But ain't nothing gonna beat 90s R&B and hip hop. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody says.
They can't even make it no more.
Come on.
They can't even make it.
They try to duplicate it now and just ruin it. Because like I said, the difference is now I don't know who the fuck's the rappers, who's the R&B singers.
Yeah.
R&B singers got a face full of tattoos. They drinking lean and. I'm like, hold up. Who's the rapper and who the singer in the video?
But they don't be singing like they used to. Though.
Come on. Nah, they talk.
Yeah.
And just put a nice little, you know what I mean?
Auto-tune on it.
Come on.
You know, like back in the day, though, that was real voice.
Like you put the auto-tune on, I can sound like T-Pain. Let me buy you a drink.
Right. Honestly,
they like, damn, that boy can sing.
Like, man,
and can't even carry a note.
Yeah.
Can't carry a note to save my life.
If you really think about, imagine how many artists in the
actually really can't sing
in the artists in the industry.
Just go to YouTube and look up a lot of the artists that got exposed at their concerts that just like couldn't, like major artists that couldn't sing a lick. Like it was like, whoa, we've been had. Industry plant
artists. Like I don't even know the new artists. The only time I listen to music is when it's on TikTok.
I still listen to it because I DJ, so I have to be current with all the music. So I still listen to everything. I ain't gonna lie. But
the only time I hear it is something on TikTok, and then when I hear it, like, oh, that's the TikTok
song.
If
your song goes big on TikTok, you made it now.
Right. That's what
TikTok
I'm saying.
is the new bar when it comes to music.
Right. Yeah, that's the new billboards.
For real. Like, what's that one right now? Twin, where have you been? Like,
which one is it?
That new it's new one by Muni Long.
I don't know. Maybe if I heard it.
Come on. You Were Made For Me, I think it's called. But
right.
if whatever the viral dance on TikTok, your song's gonna go platinum off rip. And your album might not, but you gotta have a platinum single though.
We're gonna come up with the Kennel Talk song.
Yeah. If your song goes on TikTok, you're up. TikTok is the bar for music right now.
Yeah, we gotta start a TikTok page.
I got a little dance too.
We're gonna have our own dances.
I'm gonna oil my knees up, stretch.
Yeah, he's gonna do all that. I'm gonna keep my knees
Me and Doe gonna have a dance off. Doe's still limber though. Doe still be hitting that move where he dropped down like this and shit.
Yeah,
I'd have been stuck.
How much longer though? Yeah.
He said how much longer? He might be in the last year that one. You got to retire that move in another year.
I'll be surprised. You're gonna have to have
a lot of liquor in him. He gonna drop down and miss. I'll be dead.
You're gonna have to have a lot of liquor in him.
There's something in this liquor.
Yeah, a lot of it. Hit that move.
Oh yeah.
We'll see though. Maybe that'll be our new show. Dance off. Bring special guests in. Who wants to have a dance off?
Oh yeah, y'all don't make me bring my moves back. Come on. I'm a bad motherfucker when it comes to that Kid and Play.
I retired.
He said you retired. My niece said I retired too.
I'm no good, no more. I already know I have one bump or grind left in me.
Man, come on. Every now and then when me and my wife do decide to go out and turn up, we get drunk, we get to dancing all night. Boy, I wake up the next day like, whoa, what happened to my legs, my knees, my back?
Man, after I get my knee replacement, I might go out and try to cut the rug.
After you get them new knees, you gonna cut a rug?
Oh, bring it back old school.
After you get them new knees, you gotta go out there and hit them with that Napoleon Dynamite shit.
That type of shit.
That Napoleon shit.
Because I seen a video on TikTok, this lady was complaining that she went to the club, and she's about our age, in her 40s.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how the clubs suck now. Like, when she went there, she was talking about everybody's just in a little group.
They're not dancing, they're
Nobody's
socializing.
Dancing, they're always on their phone.
They're talking about people, and people are afraid to dance because they don't want people to judge them or talk about them, man.
She said it sucks.
Man, we just go on that bitch. I don't give a fuck what anybody doing. I'm on that floor.
Man, we come back like half dressed.
Sweating and shit. I'm on the dance floor.
Clothes dirty, hair messed up.
A motherfucker don't even look to see who behind him till halfway through the song. You feel me? By the time they look to see who behind him, you already
come on. The lights come on, man. What you talking about? The song,
you've been already fuck around fake busted on the dance floor. By the time they look back to see who on them.
Practice making babies on that bitch.
You done already fake busted. Come on.
Got a lot of trouble on the dance floor.
Come on, now everybody worry about trying to be too cool and being judged. And
the only time people dance would be for a video clip for a couple seconds.
Dance for a Snapchat or TikTok real quick.
Yeah, they said they're not even in shape. These kids ain't even in shape to do any dances in the bar.
Okay, I'm done dancing for the night. Post it.
That's all I got. Post it.
Post it and tag. The club is lit.
That's exactly what
it's up. It's up. If you ain't here, where you at?
Yeah.
Bitch, you like dance 30 seconds all night. Like, stop it.
Popping bottles all by themselves.
Come on.
In the camera. Yeah, when we was in the bar, shit, if we had a drink, we sunk a bottle in.
Come on.
Everybody drinking.
Bring my own bottle in. Come on.
Everybody drinking.
Good water bottle action. That's why I always drink clear liquor.
Right.
It's something about it. That shit hit different. I promise you.
But I haven't been to a club, so I don't know if this is true. They don't dance no more. That's pitiful.
People don't dance no more. All they do is this. Huh. All they do is this. Huh. All they do is this. Ah, that was the one.
But if I go and I see that, I'll be amazed. Like what do you do now?
Well, we're to the age where you get more into stuff like comedy clubs and.
I ain't even been there. I never been to a
casino or dinner.
I don't like losing
I love
money.
Comedy clubs. I know you don't gamble, so stuff like comedy club or something. Because I love
try to comedy.
Comedy's my shit. So I've seen like a lot of big timers. Like I've seen Martin Lawrence, Mike Epps.
That'd be good.
DC Flyboy roasted me and my wife for like 3 minutes straight when we seen him. I done seen Country Wayne, all kinds of motherfuckers. Kevin Hart. Me and my wife are gonna see Cat Williams, I think in April maybe. Yeah, so I love going to see stand-ups. D-Ray, Lil Duval, I done seen a lot of Chico B, you know what I'm saying? All them boys that come with them.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. We done seen a lot of heavy hitters. We do a lot of
the only
comedy
stand up
shows.
I ever seen was Pac-Man.
We also
Pac-Man the Fool.
Joe Coy in Vegas. We seen Joe Coy.
Man, that dude's funny.
And what's crazy is because we went to Vegas and we got free tickets to a comedy show. So we're like, fuck it, it's free. Let's go check it out. We get to the comedy show. It's Joe Coy before he really blew up. You feel me? So it's him. And we're like, we don't really know who he is, but he was Filipino. And my wife's Filipino. So she got like every joke that he was telling.
I was
you know
trying
what I'm
to
saying?
show you him a long time ago.
And so she got everything he was saying because she grew up the same way. You feel me?
Right, yeah.
And so we had a hell of a time. A year and a half later, he's this major star. We're like, wow. We just watched him for free in fucking Vegas.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. I fuck with him.
Yeah,
like she be talking about how Filipinos point with their nose, like if they, like I said, point with their hands. They point with like their nose and their mouth, like. And he was talking about how his mom always did that. Yeah, he was hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love going to watch stand-up comedians. It's one of my favorite things to do.
We
Definitely.
do our own stand-up on here.
Come on.
That'll be another show.
I can brush the dust off. I still got a few. Still got a few good knock jokes in me.
Stand-up night.
Come on, I still got a
Live.
few knock jokes in me.
Let's do it live. We'll bring some other comedians in and just have a little rendezvous.
Come on.
Is that what they call it?
No, is that what they call it now?
I don't know. We'll do something.
Yeah, for sure. But like we said, the Super Bowl matchup is set. The Niners versus the Chiefs. I cannot see anybody beating Taylor Swift right now. I just can't see Taylor Swift losing the Super Bowl. I can't see it.
No, you can't give me predictions because you said you wait till Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till Friday. So we're going to wait till Friday.
I also can't see Mr. Irrelevant losing.
Nah, I can't. Honestly, I think.
But what's crazy, though,
I just don't see
I know Eli Manning beat Tom Brady twice in Super Bowl, but with Tom lost, it usually was to motherfuckers like Buddy for the Nick Foles that came in for the Eagles and shit. Like, you feel me? I could see it happening. You feel me?
I can see it happening, but I just don't see.
Look at the Dilfers and the motherfuckers that won Super Bowls. You feel me? So I can see it being Mr. Irrelevant.
That's a different time, though.
But if Mr. Irrelevant wins, that's really a Disney movie. The last player in the whole draft wins the Super Bowl like 3 years into his career.
Yeah, that's an amazing story.
That's insane. He actually got drafted. That's the one we went to.
He said 200 and what is it? Something crazy. It was the first
very
night?
last pick in the draft.
The first night or the whole draft?
The whole draft, Josh.
Nice.
The last pick of the whole draft. Mr. Irrelevant is the very last pick of the draft because now they like make a thing and they give you a parade
award.
And all this
they
shit.
Give you a little award, a little T-shirt and shit.
And so it's like a joke kind of thing. You feel me?
Yeah,
and this guy goes to the Super Bowl a couple years later.
Yeah.
You feel me? So imagine this guy. He takes your little joke. He takes your little parade, your little joke. Making fun of him, okay, yeah, you're a long shot to make the team.
Mahomes
this guy
got
takes
4 in
the
his
Super Bowl.
contract. I just don't see it.
He already signed for 4, Josh?
He got 4, and then maybe somebody. It's either going to be Purdy or it's going to be Lamar. I don't see Lamar, though, because I feel like...
I don't see Lamar because I think Watson's going to get on him.
I hope so.
Come on. We're going to talk about that at a later date. You know, I still love me some Deshaun Watson. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing bad about Deshaun Watson in front of me. I don't care.
All season.
Y'all ain't gonna talk about Deshaun in front of me.
All season. I'll give it to you.
I stood by his side.
Yeah, you held on to him. You held that pocket tight.
I'm loyal. I stood by his side.
Yeah.
It was getting rocky at times, but he honestly never lost a start. It's weird because he wasn't putting up the numbers that we wanted, but we weren't taking in the fact that we were winning. You feel me?
It just wasn't consistent.
Yeah. It didn't look pretty, though.
Yeah.
We wanted something that looked real pretty and shiny and smooth. You feel me?
Here,
we were winning games like Pittsburgh.
Winning game.
We were winning ugly games and we want to win pretty. We want to win in good fashion, put up some yards, you know what I'm saying? Put up some scoring, you know what I mean? Light the scoreboard up. We weren't into the winning ugly, but we were still winning. So hopefully they can work the kinks out. Hopefully Ken Dorsey, Brown's new offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey. He was offensive coordinator in Dallas for a while. He was offensive coordinator in Buffalo before he got fired halfway through the year this year. But he actually used to play quarterback for the Browns. He went to the University of Miami. He's a beautiful football mind, but he's not going to get to call the plays.
No.
So what is he really?
He's just somebody.
A second quarterback coach?
Another guy didn't want to sit there no more. He wanted to call plays.
Yeah, he wanted to go somewhere and call them.
Yeah.
And Dorsey just got fired by Buffalo halfway through the year, so he kind of had to take. You want to take a decent
That's why
gig.
I was kind of like, why him? He just got fired in the middle of the season. Like,
I think Josh Allen really just wasn't on that at the first half of the season. He was just playing sorry. I don't think it was really Ken's fault. I don't think he was calling bullshit plays or nothing.
That's
I just
Josh
think
Allen.
he just wasn't on his money. You know what I'm saying? Then he just got hot later on the
saying
year.
that for
So it looked
straight.
better for the next guy because he got hot later in the year.
How long's
Allen been in the league?
Yeah.
He came in with Baker.
Baker, I was saying.
Yeah.
So about, 4 or 5 years in now?
5.
Damn,
They're 5 years in, yeah. Because
Yeah,
Mahomes is
bro,
6 years in.
I've been saying that for 3 years, though. Like, he can't win that big game. But,
that shit ain't for everybody, for real.
Let's close this one out, though. Sorry, right now we'll close it out.
Okay, yeah, hey, we want to thank everybody for tapping in.
Thank you.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? We was one man down, but we're going to be back to full force here soon. You know what I mean? We're going to close out this season on a strong note. My Browns didn't make it, but we ain't going to stop talking this football shit because we love this football shit. This shit run in our veins, you know what I'm saying? Lions, we definitely feel so sorry. Midwest, we was cheering for. I mean, Kansas City, I guess they're Midwest, but they too far over there. They like West, you know what I'm saying? They like West, you know what I'm saying?
They're in the middle.
So Detroit, we was really pulling for y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going to go eat a coney dog or something this weekend in remembrance of y'all, you know what I'm saying? They definitely was smoking that Lion Pack last weekend.
They was. All
But
right,
yeah.
we out. We appreciate it.
Deuces, thank y'all for tapping in, you know what I'm saying?